the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to DFW Metal Mayhem, the most brutal podcast in the Metroplex.
Yeah.
I'm Archer. Welcome back, everyone. God damn it! I have been waiting for this fucking episode since I first saw these motherfuckers. I got the motherfuckers in Kombat! God damn it! And we're already fucked up. Like, literally literally fucked up. Right? Guys, how the fuck are y'all today?
Chilling, man.
Fucking
How are
good.
you?
Great.
Goddamn, like, if y'all haven't fucking heard the hype that I've been fucking throwing these boys, like my favorite local band right now. It's just
Thank you.
fucking amazing. Like, Carl's always saying, bro, Kombat, check it out. Most shout out to you, Carlos. We love you, bro.
Carlos.
Boy.
All the
Like,
big bulls.
Yeah, like, see, that's why I like these guys. Well, okay, so like Carl's like, oh, dude, Kombat's so good. Like, I always miss these dudes until they played a Brain Dead Ring show with Cesspool of Corruption. And that was fucking sick. It was like 26 degrees. I'm like, okay, and then this motherfucker is like, he looks straight at me. I've never met anyone in this band prior to this, by the way. But he's just like, this goes out to all the motherfucking pit bulls. He looks straight at me. Like, I said, how the fuck does he know who I am? I'm just like,
Yes. Superman mode.
unleash the jacket, shove the shirt off, and then it was meant to be. Guys, introduce yourselves and what you do in the band, please.
I'm Nathan, the vocalist.
I'm Colton, the bass player.
Grant drums.
I'm AJ, I play guitar.
We're gonna play guitar too.
Fuck yes. Boys, I need the fucking history of Kombat. The 101, the humble beginnings, going way back to the beginning. Let's take it away.
We start
So-
with these two.
Kombat actually started like before we actually released. Grant and I lived in Kentucky for a long time. We always had a dream of starting a band. We tried to do it in Kentucky, never worked out. Couldn't find anybody. So he moved down here to Denton my junior year, and I moved down after I finished high school. And so in about 2015 is when we started jamming, and we met Colton. And before then we didn't have, I played guitar, he was doing bass. We just didn't have any other members. And it kind of rotated a couple people along from there. You know, there's like we had a couple guys, different guitar player or a different bass player for a little bit.
Yeah, I took a break and
Different
left for a little
vocalists,
bit,
but
came
then
back.
in about 2016, or right before that, late 2015, I met Ray at a party, and everybody was telling me, "Hey, you gotta meet this guy that plays guitar."
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Everybody said, "This guy, like,
Party, of
as soon as we said guitar player, like, we got your guy, like metal, this is your guy." And so we started jamming with Ray, jammed one time with him, and we were like, yeah, you gotta be it. And so we got Ray on board, and then Nathan actually moved back from Colorado at the same time this was all going on. And Ray was saying, like, you gotta get this guy I've known confront a band, like, all he's known. He's like, Nathan's the guy that's gonna front the band. So about 2016, we finalized the lineup, recorded that one demo of Monument of Flesh, and then just started playing shows for about going on almost a little bit over a year.
6
I
months.
think it's
7
been a
months.
year, yeah.
It's been like pretty much a year that we
No,
like-
it was in
it was like
April.
a-
Like, late April would be a year
Yeah.
of playing shows.
so just grinding and playing
1
shows.
year.
Almost
So, I mean, like, in a way, like, you guys, I mean, because, you know, you guys are from Denton. You guys started out in Denton. And for the people who don't know, Denton is a pretty high party scene. Like, but
College town,
it is
man.
also a place where mainly hardcore and punk thrive. Am I wrong about that?
No, not at all.
And indie, a lot of indie.
It's
Yeah.
like, honestly, like,
Probably.
the music scene in Denton is not about, like, heavy music at all.
The only shows we
There's a lot of.
the only shows we got starting out were hardcore shows in Denton. We played those for a while. We played with
Shouts out to fucking Tooth and Nail.
Tooth and Nail is the first
Tucker
guys.
Basser, Nathan Dowley.
First guys we met in the scene, and they hooked us up with getting hardcore shows and kind of getting us playing live, rolling.
And then we met Emma.
Yeah.
We got the show at Final Frontier, and after the Final Frontier, it was like,
Yeah,
alright, the dudes in Cognizant are chill.
Yeah.
We met all the
Yeah,
guys.
shouts
Everybody
out to Wall
else-
Dweller.
this is where we belong.
Paralysis. So we started, we just started.
Paralysis. Oh my.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
God.
We love the paralysis guys. They
Dude. I had that album. I was jamming that shit all day
Oh,
today.
it's
Yeah.
so fucking, it's just so
That-
greasy, and like that show we just heard out of nowhere, and they needed an opener, and the people dropped, so we just dropped on that show and ended up meeting like some of the coolest dudes we've ever fucking met, like out of the scene, and you know, because of that, we now like are able, like as soon as we're able to tour, we can hit Florida, New Jersey.
Yeah. So what'd you say because of like the transition? Because you were playing a bunch of Denton shows. And, which is fun, but like you knew, or like you probably didn't know, but you were probably like, man, there has to be like a crowd that like kind of digs us a little bit more.
Of course.
You know?
Well, we knew about the Dallas scene because we had gone to shows there.
Yeah, we started playing in Profit Bar, and so we were kind of like in the Dallas area, and so we're kind of meeting some people down there. Some people were coming to our shows. We all kind of had the mindset.
So it kind of just like slipped in.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I've been going to like metal shows since I was like 16, fucking seeing Cleric and like all that shit. So it's
Cleric
like,
is
exactly. It's like, you know, like I've been around, but I was like a youngster, dude. I was only 15, 16 at that time. So, you know, I've been around in the scene, but, you know, just been chilling, just observing, honestly, and learning. And now that I finally, like, you know, I'm able to jump in, I knew exactly, like, the people I wanted to go, like, be a part of and the scene I wanted to be in, for sure. But I do love playing, like, crossover shows as well. Like, I love, like, playing with different people and different music, for sure.
Oh, yeah, no, and I mean, like,
such a good time.
I mean, like, it's as I said, the best thing about you guys is that you guys take equal influence from everything. Because, like, you're technically a death metal band, but you definitely have thrash influence, you definitely have some more hardcore influences, for sure. And you're bringing everything in, it's all mixing well. So, like, if there's a death metal fest, you're able to play because you fit right in. If there's a thrash fest, you're able to play because you fit right in. I mean, you can also play a show where there's just a bunch of mix match because it fits well with y'all. I mean, I think y'all could play a fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation, like little fucking 5-year-old kid, fucking cancer.
Your grandma's birthday.
Grandma's 78th birthday, fucking Kombat, put in that motherfucker. Let's go. Like, I mean, like, you guys, in my opinion, are the most versatile band we have in the scene. As in a band who can just play all these shows, meld well and fit well, and everyone from all these different scenes can be like, holy shit. Like, for example, I went to high school with a guy, you may know him, his name is Alex Yanez.
Oh, yep.
I went to high school with him. Shout out Alex.
Alex, fuck yes. Fucking Glock, fucking Earn, fucking Home Eviction.
Yeah, like, I went to high school with him. We had a science class together.
No way.
Yeah, and like, you know, but like, he's in the hardcore scene.
Yep.
But like, but he loves y'all motherfuckers. I'm like, I love y'all too, and I'm mainly from like the death metal and thrash metal scene.
Yeah. And we love Billy.
Yeah, we love Billy.
Fucking Billy.
Cheers. Cheers. Okay, the best thing about these boys, it's one of the things I love. This band appreciates what we do in the pit bulls. I fucking love it.
100%. Where we come from, there is none of that shit. There's no organization whatsoever. That was the first thing that caught my eye when we went to that Origin show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you saw a bunch of like crazy fucking strung out
Dizzy. Dizzy was the first guy that caught my eye.
Oh my god, Dizzy's nasty spot. Hey,
that's the guy.
Dizzy, we fucking love you, dude.
I've always seen y'all, like, cause I've gone to shows down like in trees and shit like that.
Exactly.
Like I've seen pit bulls in the pit before, but I've never like known what y'all are. And then it was until like the Obituary and Creator show that we went to. Until like actually, like, I was sitting like right. We were standing right behind. Was it David Compo?
Oh, really?
No,
we were standing behind the
I think so, yeah.
pit boss or whatever. Yeah, we were standing right behind him.
Yeah, no.
During the Obituary
show. I wasn't a member at that time, but that was my test show.
They were all.
Oh no shit.
Oh, the Obituary Creator show.
Yeah, they're like, we need to see how you perform in this one. We need to see how you move in this one.
Damn, that's the show to do that, bro.
I was in that wall of death. Hey, by the way. My nose is fine. Can you see it? It's cool. I'm good. Woo!
Oh yeah. Nothing can take down Billy
Badass. Billy fucking
That was during Demon Seed. That happened during Demon Seed.
It's good shit.
I actually caught a backhand from my homie who's also a pitbull, Jose. And he fucking just went. He didn't even see me behind him, so it was a complete accident. But yeah, my nose did a fucking J, fell on the ground.
Moon,
I know. I literally, that was the first time I ever went unconscious.
Oh damn.
Yeah, first time ever. First time going unconscious. First time breaking my nose. Which is weird because like I did like backyard MMA and kickboxing for a while too. So I never fucked myself up.
Expecting that, yeah.
Yeah, just it's like, oh shit, just gone down.
Hey, but like you said, man, you live the life you love. You know.
Exactly, I live the life I love. And to me, it's just another day in the office.
Exactly.
And for y'all guys, doing what y'all do is just another day in the office because y'all are playing pretty actively. and you guys are gaining a lot of traction. I would like to say that you guys are probably one of the fastest rising bands in the scene. People are like literally getting to know who you guys are. I mean, if people didn't know who you were at Whitson when I was at that show, or Brain Dead Brewing, they definitely knew who you were after the Embalm show that y'all played with that huge death metal festival. Like, I mean, like, you guys are really sinking your feet into a scene that I personally think is the perfect fit for you.
Yeah.
Like, I
think we're
honestly
really
feel
excited
like
to see that.
I mean, like,
I owe that a lot to people like you that like really
Exactly.
promote us and
You've been fucking
give us a
helping us
good,
out.
well,
good name.
hey, I'm
We
just
really
trying to
appreciate
spread
it.
the good word, and Carlos was actually the person who turned me on to you guys, because Carlos always talking about you guys. I'm like, fuck, I need to check these guys out. Because when Carlos likes a band, and when Carlos endlessly launches to a band, I have to know
And it was like
who the fuck it is.
the first fucking show we ever saw him at, which was like one of the first shows we ever played in Dallas. Like, Carlos literally did not stop windmilling like the entire fucking set. And we were just like, this is my fucking dude right here. So as soon as we saw he was a pit bull, we were just like, hell yeah.
Played with us on Strength Beyond Strength. You filled in for him one time too.
You know, y'all let me know when y'all need me to do that, because I love that song.
Dude, Bill, you're always welcome to do it.
I love that song. Actually, we may have a little surprise cooked up at the next show that we may do, but we're gonna
April 14th?
April 14th, Thrash Fest West.
Tomcats?
Yeah. Fucking Skull Archer.
Fucking
Kombat.
Day of celebration.
Fucking Exploder, Malivera, Chemicos, Black Mariah.
Fuck yeah.
Motherfucking Judas Goat.
Yeah, and whoever else we're missing, dude, y'all are
Maldivera. Silver Tongue Devil.
STD, bro, Logan Mulligan. Shouts out to Logan
Mulligan.
Where is he at?
Yeah, is he coming?
No, he's not coming.
God,
Logan's not coming, dude, so sorry.
Logan, if you're watching this, you should be here, but you're not. God damn you. I still love you, though. Have you guys heard his previous band called Crucifix?
Crucifix, dude, they're
Crucifix is sick, right?
Crucifix is awesome, dude.
Right? God damn, they're so good. I wish they were still a thing.
You know what's crazy, dude? Fucking me and Logan went to a fucking hardcore show last night, and one of the lead singers of one of the bands, Logan was in a band with that dude at 1.2, and so like it's just crazy like how small like this scene really is.
Yeah,
it's like
honestly.
you know, it's like everything just kind of like blends
So,
and molds, and it's
actually,
so sick.
I can give you an example of how small the scene is. You guys know Corkscrew Nosedive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the drummer in Corkscrew Nosedive played in a band with my drummer. I mean, not my drummer, my bassist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were in a band together. I think it was called Social Kills.
Hell yeah, dude, that's crazy.
I could be wrong, but I know Corkscrew Nosedive is one of the biggest punk bands in the scene.
Yeah, they're pretty sick, dude.
So like, the scene's
It's
small
great,
as fuck.
dude. It's exactly
and
it's nice, just like it's nice seeing like all the love like all throughout, man. It's like like, we get love whenever we play hardcore shows, whenever we play punk shows, like out in the backyards.
So I was gonna tell you guys,
definitely try and give that.
I definitely wanted to know, like, because you guys are again one of the few bands that can play a death metal show but then play a hardcore show.
Right.
You know, so like, I don't know, what's the difference in contrast between like
a lot.
The death metal shows and the hardcore shows.
A lot.
Like, are the interactions with fans different?
No.
I
wouldn't say reactions with fans are different. It's just like.
Well, we've known people in the hardcore scene before. We've known people in the metal scene. Honestly.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. It's like
so it's more
the guys that actually pit to like all of our shit at hardcore shows have been like our friends before they even like were really like fans of our music. And so it's like that's just cool. It's just like feeling the love there, but
the only real difference is the crowd response.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a lot more two steps when we play a hardcore show.
There's a lot more circle pits when we play the grindcore death metal shows.
Like we all listen to a bunch of thrash and death metal, so like when we played in Dallas, we were happy because we looked out, we saw people windmilling, and like I remember the first show we actually saw a circle pit, and we were just like, yes, like, that's what we want.
But like, we fucking went to that hardcore show last night, dude, and there was fucking at one point one of the guys called out for a fucking circle pit, and so it's like it's just nice, like dude, like they're fucking like people are trying to like blend that shit together.
Yeah. If you
like,
move to our music, I'm happy no matter what you do.
It's like I just want more people. Like there's so many homies that I know in the hardcore scene that I know would like love music over in the death metal scene. It's like we just gotta like blend that shit, you know what I mean?
But I think like talking to fans is like no matter what scene it is, you're just talking like like really good people and just like, you know.
They just care. Everyone cares about the music. You know, it's like it doesn't matter what it is. They just care that people are like expressing.
You're talking to a fan. You're talking to an awesome person. You're talking to someone that comes out and appreciates us. And we appreciate that.
I've always thought that that's one of the reasons why I think that we're the best scene in the country. Like,
yeah, 100%. Oh, dude, Dallas,
dude,
fucking death metal,
homies,
fucking Dallas, fucking hardcore.
So,
Dallas death metal is also
you guys being considered a death metal band, you're one of the very few bands, though not because of any declusion or anything, you're one of the few death metal bands that hasn't really taken under that TXDM logo moniker yet.
Yeah, it's because part of us aren't from here.
No, yeah, and that's definitely why. But you know, I mean, like, but I don't know. I say that because in a way it just shows that there's so many different variants that exist in the scene, and that this is a band right here that exudes the ultimate epitome of what you're able to do. Because these guys, because they have all these different influences, and because they come from all these different backgrounds, that like these guys are a green thumb in the scene. I mean, like, there is one. So, and I noticed this with any band that has any thrash influence, and I'm not dogging on any other influence, but what I noticed in any band that has either whether it's minor or major thrash influence, there's always something unique about a band that brings thrash influence to the scene.
It's true.
Chemicast definitely brings from the more Germany style thrash metal, pseudo around the pseudo death metal, like mainly more like Creator or Sodom.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, but then you have someone like Splutter who's just fucking riff crazy off the ass.
Exactly.
You have like your Exodus or like your early Megadeth, just like early Metallica, like it's just crazy riffs.
And then you bring in more of like DRI and like.
Electric Vengeance brings in more of that like punk style to thrash. Crossover like DRI, Beer Break does the same thing.
Dude. You know, Beer Break, dude. Those guys are sick.
Yeah, we love you, Denton.
Drink to him.
For your beer.
I mean, even if you want to go out of Dallas, like KTCM is literally just fast and raw. Like, I mean, like, there's no one who really does that. And Skull Archer, which I hate promoting myself, but
no, dude, Skull Archer,
dude,
fucking sick, dude.
But
Branded Heretic, check that shit out.
Branded Herotic.
Herotic.
Yeah.
Erotic.
But I feel like we bring the old school vibe, but we also bring the fastness of the new wave.
For sure.
So, because that's what I want. I want to bring the best stuff forward.
Yeah.
So definitely. I feel like any band that brings a thrash influence is definitely being a green drum. And I'm not saying that to dog on any other subgenre, but it's just what I've been observing. And these guys are a green thumb, and they ironically enough have, even if you want to call it a minor thrash influence, it's there, it exists. It's there, and you can hear it in their music. So I just want to go down the line from here to here. Like, what is your musical influence? Like, when it comes to vocals, at least.
When it comes to vocals, like, as much of a racist piece of shit he is, dude, like, Phil Anselmo is, like, kind of like the sound that I kind of, like, I've always, like, loved, because I grew up in fucking Texas, Dallas, goddamn Texas. I listened to Pantera all goddamn day, brother. I knew goddamn Dimebag Darrell personally, bro. So
I hate Michigan. No, I'm joking.
So it's a solid mix of like Pantera for like the thrash-esque influence, but when it comes to my death metal influence, it's nothing but Chris Barnes era Cannibal Corpse. Like fucking, like I just fucking love Chris Barnes, man.
I want to do death metal vocals.
Like they're just so much fun. It's like you can say whatever you want, and like people don't even like people jam. Even though if you're saying some crazy fucked up shit, people are like, "Oh, this is." Sick.
I want to learn how to do death metal vocals.
Yeah, or even if you just go, "Ooh," yeah, it's like we're gonna march to it.
Fuck it. All right, Golden. What's your influences, man?
So, like, my favorite band of all time I'd say what used to be Tool. So like I used to be a prog bass player, you know, that was my startup, but also played jazz back in high school, so I have that kind of, that was actually what I started playing, but like what got me playing bass was Tool. Was Schism by Tool. That was the first song I ever learned on bass. Yeah. So like I was definitely a prog bass player to begin with, and like whenever we three started, I was still in that prog scene, and then they started going thrash. Like they were listening to Power Trip, they were listening to a lot of Slayer. Like AJ's best, you know, favorite band is Slayer. I think that's still the top cake or whatever.
Slayer.
In your top four.
One fat dude. Who was like, you just see another guy crushing, you're just like, Slayer! And he's like, you know, you see a guy across the street with the military, like, you know. And then the dude's like, what do you know? And then he's like, and then they cut awkwardly, and he's like, Slayer!
You fucking see a guy in a Slayer shirt and you're just
like, you know. Alright.
But yeah, so like, you know, they started listening to a lot of Slayer, but I was still listening to a lot of prog. And then I left the band, you know, kind of did my own stuff. They went on, did their own stuff. So, and then I came back, started listening to a lot of death metal, and they started introducing me to all the death metal they were listening to. He introduced me to death, so recently, like, I've been playing a lot of death here recently, but yeah, no, like, death is now top the cake is probably my favorite band at the moment. Anything Chuck Schuldiner.
Flawless discography.
Yep.
Not one bad song.
No, dude.
Both are the only ones that you cannot touch.
Trying to learn Suicide Machine.
Like every song, in my opinion,
amazing.
Could be like if you go in and you listen to that without any promo knowledge. If you go in and listen to album by album, you can really say any of these songs should be like the song they released at first. Or like this is like the main track, or this is the most popular track. If you really pick any song, like it would probably be this song.
Quality.
Yeah, because
this song has a crazy ass name.
They keep it at that level. Chuck Schuldiner kept it at that level.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you right now, if there was just one person that I could have on this podcast just to talk to for an hour, it would be Chuck Schuldiner.
Oh yeah.
Chuck. If I could get 5 minutes with Chuck Schuldiner, like that.
God, no, yeah, because like.
Gone too soon.
And you know what's wild about him, and it caught some controversy, was that Chuck Schuldiner was actually against most of the whole, like...
Cannibal Corpse type death metal?
Yeah, no. Well,
like his early stuff too?
Well, no, just in terms of, like, the vocals. Like, what the lyrics were.
Yeah,
it was just like, what's the point in talking about mutilating babies with chainsaws and shit? Yeah. It makes no sense. Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah, one of those
like Chuck went against the grain, and even if people disagreed, like, he's Chuck Schuldiner. Like, you can say what the fuck he wants.
Yeah, what
I mean, if he thinks that, fine. If I talk shit about the guy, my career is fucking done. So, you know what, Chuck, you have it. And you know what, and maybe, you know what, Chuck was right. I personally like that kind of shit, though. Like, die, baby, die, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, no, that's become a symbol of death metal, you know? Like,
have you heard the parody death metal? Have you guys heard of the parody death metal song, Wipe Your Ass with Sandpaper?
Yes, dude, you posted about it.
Wipe your ass with sandpaper! I'm going to show you this on the episode. Oh, also... bonus episode, this will be the first bonus episode ever. We're going to do a Dungeons and Dragons one-shot with the Kombat boys.
Dragonborn?
It's going to be done after this episode, so we're going to make sure everything is done properly.
Probably be more drunk.
Yes. Okay, we're going to move on to you, Grant. What are your influences?
In terms of music?
In terms, like what drummers specifically made you be like, oh my god, fuck yes. Yes.
Well, the reason we're playing this music is because of Slayer, so you can't leave out David Lombardo.
Slayer, brother.
No, 100%, like, for sure.
Don't forget your prog influence.
But every time you find a genre, you try to find the specific drummers that stick out, obviously, and like just with any vocalist or bassist or guitar player.
Steve DiGiorgio, Justin Chancellor.
Yeah, death is the creme de la creme for death metal, as far as it comes to me. So
and bass.
Every single drummer, minus the ones that played on Leprosy, Scream Bloody Gore, and Spiritual Healing, so Sean Reiner, Gene Hoglan, and Richard Christian.
Gene Hogan is a
The top three.
fucking beast.
No, he's untouchable. He's untouchable.
Atomic
All three of those drummers are infallible and just endless sources of inspiration. Before we came to this podcast, I was watching Sean Reiner human drum cams. So
AJ,
there you go, man.
What about you, my dog?
I actually started listening to like extreme music pretty late, and like so the
We
first
both
band,
did.
pretty late, and like the first band that we found like was Slayer, but like I remember, actually I take that back. I heard Slayer, and then I heard Power Trip from Dallas.
Power Trip!
Like,
Hey, Power Trip, come on the podcast.
but
Power Trip, come through, dog. Chris
But then-
Wetzel, I know you're watching.
So I started getting really into Slayer because I've always been like a really, really, really right-hand player. You know, not too good at doing very technical stuff. But to me, when I heard Slayer, and I was like, oh my god, you can just beat the shit out of a guitar, and it's like practical. Just pick as hard as you can and just try to make nasty music. I wanted to do that, but the band that got me into death metal would have to be Entombed. I love Swedish death metal. It's like,
Oh, fucking
it's my
G.
love. Entombed, Dismember, Unleash, Grave. It's all.
Sweden is pretty cool.
All that nasty HU2 just.
Sweden also has like one of my favorite UFC fighters too. So like I fuck with Sweden super hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still go
Sweden's
back
awesome.
Fucking Valhalla
All
and shit.
Scandinavian countries are awesome.
for the Nords.
For the Nords. Nords are the only race in Scotland that deserves shit.
Honestly, the Nords are kind of racist.
North.
Scotland is for the Nords! Anyone who disagrees is wrong.
No, Nords are racist.
But that's the thing about that shit though back in the
Feeling
day.
so good.
Goddamn Philippines, I'm suffering.
be goddamn
I tell you what,
damn it,
brother,
Dragonborn!
brother, I tell you what, brother, back in my day when I was a goddamn murder fucking Skyrim, brother, I fucking met Philippines for some brother.
Village,
I had him
slaying fucking dragons,
I-
the fucking Yarra Windham, brother!
I bet you 10 gold pieces to rub this thing on my nipple, brother.
Yes.
Goddamn, brother, I tell you what, that white wine he references, it ain't white wine, brother. Oh my god! Okay. Ray, you're
You know your influences.
Yeah, pretty much. Main one is like Dimebag. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah, man, yo, brother.
just like
Dude,
playing,
fucking
like,
cry for Dimebag.
yeah, oh,
Cry for fucking Dimebag right goddamn now.
in like 3rd and 4th grade, my friend Zane, he was in like 8th grade, and he showed me like Napalm Death and stuff.
Oh my
In
god.
like 3rd grade, and so like I was listening to all that. And
so
then,
early.
After that, like basically I got into like Dying Fetus, and you know just like pretty much like other just like bands like that. Just like
I love how like one of like Jim Carrey's favorite bands of all time is fucking Napalm Death.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that interview?
Yeah.
Where he's doing the like the impersonation? Goddamn, Jim Carrey, if you're watching this, we love you.
Oh, Jerry.
I highly
I
doubt.
bow before Jim.
I highly doubt he's ever gonna watch this. You're just shouting on death.
You can
Shouts
tag
out
him.
to-
If you are, we love
Shouts
you.
out to the man.
Yeah, tag Jim Carrey in this. He'll definitely see it.
Shouts out to Liar Liar.
But one thing I wanted to get with you guys on was, again, you're one of the fastest evolving bands in the scene. Like, you're definitely on the faster track of notoriety and popularity in the scene. Not that if that matters to you or not, but like, I don't know, have you noticed a significant jump in between like playing shows where like, fuck, you know, we're playing shows and a lot of people know who we are, and then just all of a sudden like we're packing out a fucking place, a bunch of people are paying for us, and
I feel like at the turn of the year it started like
Dude,
yeah, most recently,
Yeah,
like, we
picking
kind
it
of
up,
noticed, we
that's
were
right.
like, holy shit, like, a lot of people, like, posting stuff, we're just like, whoa.
Yeah, the only-
I think we owe that to the knock.
The only thing that changed was because like I hadn't really noticed.
It's just like in
that was a good set,
No,
by
shut
the
the
way,
fuck
because
up.
you guys.
Let AJ talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's, I
That's
said,
a
I
problematic
talking
set. That's
Like-
what that was.
haven't noticed that like thank you for saying that because like I'm constantly like just checking in, making sure we're doing stuff right and like playing shows and grinding. But I never really kind of focused on like if people know us. But it's crazy. Like the only thing that's changed has been like we go to shows and maybe 1 or 2 people will come up and be like, hey, like you're in Kombat, right? Like I heard about you guys, and I've never gotten that before. And like the year we
I
played,
get that too.
and that's like
It's crazy.
and that's really cool because
I mean, I get it for this too, but I was
Yeah.
yeah. for scholarship.
But I mean, yeah, we haven't had that before. So just to have people that like, because before we went to shows, like they're just like, oh, like 5 greasy dudes, like, oh, man, what are they doing?
But I
here?
don't know, like, because it's as I said, because I don't toot my own horn or anything. I was about based on what I've noticed is that Skull Archer is also one of those bands that's also on the high rise and the fast rise as well. Like, back
You're a great guy, Billy, so you deserve it.
Metal Mayhem, dude.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Get your pull, brother!
Goddamn, let that man for your ass for $5.99, brother. Billy Bob Steakhouse, brother. Goddamn Rebel Flag, brother. Shop Rise again, brother. but no, so as someone who I feel like I'm also in that range just because of all the publicity we've gotten, and I mean, like, literally at the Metal Fest, I don't know if any viewers saw this article or not, but on the second night of the DFW Metal Fest, we had our first ever mention in an article that was published to the public. And it was pretty much, I think what they said was Skull Archer's set was like a very intensive like bar fight. I'm like, this is fucking rad.
That was Beer Break.
No, that's definitely Beer Break. Beer Break is us like times 3.
No, Skull Archer's sick, dude.
At the last show we played, I walked in for Beer Break because I heard him starting from outside. I walked in, and I see a beer can fly, hit the wall above me, and I just get a beer shower. I turned and I was like, okay.
Hell yeah. Billy, what happened to the face paint?
What face? Oh, I didn't have time to put it on, unfortunately.
Did you get your bow and arrows out?
I did. I shot
Jacob in the ass.
I shot Jacob Marshall in the ass.
Yes.
Stynax. Shout out to you, Jacob. Hey,
You're sick.
remember, next Saturday, DFW Metal Mayhem throws its house party right here at Costa de Archer. We got Stynax's last show until they go and record their new album. We have Necrosis, which is a new death metal band on the scene, with John Tremmel from Demon Seed taking the moniker. We have also Byron, who is the former vocalist from Crucifix.
Byron, my boy. Byron, he's a father. Byron is a father now, dude.
Congratulations, man.
Byron's gonna be a father.
Brother, I knew Byron Darrell personally, brother.
Byron Darrell,
You know what, brother? I tell you what, brother. I knew Byron Darrell personally, brother.
Byron Chichia Darrell.
Goddamn, brother. But yeah, he's the vocalist in that band. We have fucking Fatebringer from Abilene, Texas.
Oh, fucking Fatebringer. We've been playing with Fatebringer like since our hardcore show.
Dude,
so
Fatebringer is fucking sick.
Dude.
I love you, Chris. If I was a woman, you would have my children. Fucking Electric Vengeance.
EV.
And they're bringing back their side project that has been shelved for half a year called Freedom Club. If you love unadulterated punk, you will love these motherfuckers. I had them on last week with a song. Go ahead and watch that episode if you haven't already. These boys, however, will be playing a show on that same night, and why don't y'all give me the details about that show?
We're playing the show March 31st at the Shop, which is, I'm pretty sure it's out in like Burleson.
It's in Hutchins.
Texas.
Whoa!
It's with our hardcore homies. We're playing with the Optimist, and Tooth and Nail.
What's the reason of the show?
Oh, it's Tucker Basser's 21st birthday.
21st
birthday.
First guy we met in the scene down here, actually.
He's literally Tucker was the first dude that ever got us on shows, so he's our fucking
Tucker.
Love that dude.
Mr. Tucker Bass.
He's our ride till we die.
Bass.
Tucker.
Hell yeah, so
Yeah, we ride together, we die together.
Go to his
Tucker.
Facebook right now and see how cute he is.
yeah, so if you can't make it out to the house party,
Thick, gothic.
you make it out to this show.
taken, so-
You make it out to this show for these guys. If you can't make it out to us,
If you can't make it to Grand Prairie, go to Hutchins.
exactly. So if you live way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere, just go over there.
Yeah.
It's also in the middle of fucking
And then
nowhere.
we're playing Friday the 13th with STD and the Infamous. And that shit.
Without Raymond.
That's
And then the next
No,
day,
it's the 13th. And then the 14th is in the Thrash Fest West. So that's going to be a good time.
Thrash Fest West is also a show that Skull Archer plays.
Skull Archer,
yeah.
dude. Fucking
And we're gonna have a fucking surprise at that show.
We will. Hopefully we will.
Hopefully we will.
But
I am determined to make sure that happens.
I am too. I am too. Whatever way we can make it happen. Skull Archer actually opens up that show April 14th, and Kombat plays right after us, which is great, because that means I don't have to keep that stage warm when they fucking make that shit a volcano.
And then we can get super drunk as soon as we're done playing.
You gotta take a shot for every time you go, woo!
This is a drinking game.
This is the drunkest podcast. You will
Look at the
ever.
cans.
God damn, yeah, this is
A monument
for
the monument of flesh.
Tonight.
But so I mean, it's gonna be a great night. Stat card. We have Kimbercost in the off night with performances from Exploder, Silver Tongue Devil, Mal the Vera, Black Mariah, Judas Goat. I mean, Rapid Face. We have every fucking major thrash band destroying
Literally
that.
everyone.
Yeah.
Literally the sickest, some of the sickest bands in the
Cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Cream of the fucking crop.
And I'll tell you what, I'm really happy to be opening up a show like this because I get the opportunity for my band to open up, to showcase everyone else. I mean, like I live this shit. I love this shit. That's why I do Skull Archer.
You're the man.
But
I love drinking.
I love drinking too. I'm really fucked up because I smoked so much weed with my cousin before I started this. I want fucking
Cole's playing the flute.
I'm on planet fucking 12 right now, brother.
Skin flute?
The skin flute?
Are you skin flute?
Is that like an uncircumcised penis where you just drill holes into your foreskin? And
Yes, dude.
Oh,
New song
God.
title? Song title right there.
New song title, drilling your foreskin. Drilling foreskin.
We had a fucking
Shedding my
we're actually
skin.
we're like writing some new shit right now on one of our like fake.
Yeah, so I wanted to get into that because you guys actually kind of have a demo-ish out right now called the Monument of Flesh. It's out on Bandcamp right now. Why don't we get into that a little bit, like where y'all recorded that, the process of it?
We record that in a good old storage unit.
Yes!
Good old
Fucking okay.
Unforgiving metal slabs.
Shout out to Norm from Storage Depot. I guarantee you won't be watching this, but
Storage Depot.
thank you for
off of
being a
Highway
cool guy and letting us
Denton,
practice
Texas.
there.
For being a pretty
But-
normal guy.
He's the
No,
guy.
we had about 3 of the songs. When Ray and Nathan joined the band, we had about 3 songs done, and then we all finished 3 more, and we just recorded in the storage unit. Did it a very, very strange way of recording.
2 drum mics.
It's half
An
live.
overhead and a bass drum.
The guitars and the drums are live tracked, so that's all going on at the same time, and then we put the bass and the vocals on over that. So it's very, very sloppy for a storage unit, not the best quality, but
That's how it's supposed to be
Exactly.
done. At Skull
But it's something, it's
Archer's
something.
demo, first demo recorded last year before our first show, was recording that one-door garage with just a fucking ghetto-ass setup that we made.
Heard that, brother.
Yeah.
Dude, we all start from
It's
somewhere,
a demo
man.
for a reason.
we had to
Exactly.
Most
secure
demos
those
Demos are supposed to
with
sound
hair
like
ties.
shit.
Exactly. Demos are supposed to sound like super raw and shit. But I'll tell you what, have y'all ever heard the song called The Obstructionist? Because that shit at the fucking end, oh my god, that fucking indie rhythm breakdown, I fucking lose my goddamn.
That's that guy.
I lose my mind to that because you.
Well,
because
if you
play
like that,
slow.
you're gonna like the new songs.
Yes,
Okay.
dude. Our
Tell
new
you that.
shit coming out,
Yes.
dude. New
Working on it
shit
right
coming.
But that's this guy's riff, and Ray writes
He's the breakdown
amazing,
master.
amazing riffs. Writes great breakdown riffs, but a lot of the time, Ray will forget about a riff.
Yeah.
We wrote Half the Obstructionist and had a different ending to it, and none of us were really feeling the different ending. And I went to him one day, I was like, dude, what about this riff? And he's like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. that's all.
If I don't record it, it's not gonna ever be used.
Yeah.
He's like Kirk Hammett.
Yeah, Kirk
Jacob.
Hammett,
Just record every recording
I
session.
get-
Or just record every
I
practice
get where you're
session.
coming from on that because Shakeup from Exploder, who's also in my band as a guitar player, is the exact same way. We have to make sure we record it, otherwise he's like, I don't know what I played.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
for real, man. Because then I can go and try to relearn it.
Shred and forget.
Otherwise, like,
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Record every
because
practice
because
session.
people like Ray and Jacob, they just it's like second nature, so they just play on the shit.
Yeah.
It sounds so good.
Yeah,
and you're just like, fuck, that sounded great. And you're like, what sounded great?
Yeah. I already forgot.
Literally.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I'll be hurting and sweating when we're playing a song.
Hurting
and
and
I'll just be looking over at Ray
So-
and just be chilling.
Boys, is it okay if I go ahead and break the ice about a certain show in the summer that y'all have lined up?
Oh yeah.
So, and that the house party in the end of the month hasn't even happened yet. But July 7th, Casa de Archer, right here. It's not a finished lineup yet. I got these motherfuckers playing it. And I got
Fuck yeah.
motherfucking Beer Break playing it.
Beer break.
And I'm just gonna fucking say it right now. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to get Scorcher on it.
It's your goddamn house, Billy.
It's your goddamn band, Bill.
And there's one special band I want to ask to come from, I don't know. I'm gonna totally ask these guys. See if they want to do it. KTCM. I'll be hitting you up if you see this, Jake. I fucking love you, dude.
Yeah.
Join the party.
And literally, that show is going to be called You Will Die in the Pit.
Oh.
You will die in the pit.
If Billy's in the pit, you will die
Why
in
am
the
I
pit.
still alive?
Why? Yeah, well, I mean, if I don't break my nose again, that's
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
sure.
Just watch out for Jose.
Just keep going.
Yeah, Jose, I'm
Keep an
gonna,
eye out for Jose.
Jose, I'm just gonna be like this for now when we mosh.
Yes.
I'm sorry! But guys, I mean, as I said, one of the fastest rising bands in the scene. Everyone fucking digs you. Everyone loves you. You're starting to get a lot more shows. You're trying to get the notoriety that you actually deserve. And you're getting everything thrown at you. You got all these badass shows coming up. You guys are pretty much at the top of your local escapade right now. What would you guys like to say to anyone and everyone who supported you? Anyone who's helped you print the shirts, come out to shows, support your shows, recommended your shows?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just
man.
thank
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
shout out
fucking
to Todd.
alright, let's
Todd
get these names.
Every single
Yeah.
person who
Todd-
bought a shirt,
Here, down the line, everybody do one.
including Billy.
Alright, one.
Yeah, everybody go. Down the
Alright,
line.
fucking Todd Thompson from Vault Dweller and Cleric.
Oh, we all listen.
Just one at a time.
And
Fucking Emma for fucking getting us into the grindcore scene and fucking into the Dallas scene.
Emma
in
is a
general.
fucking
Dude,
I
fucking
love
Emma
her.
is the fucking.
Emma, we love you,
fucking
girl.
Thank
Love
you,
you.
Emma.
Tucker. Endless love for Tucker. He's a great guy.
Yep.
Cares about all of his friends. I love Tucker.
I love Tucker. You go first.
Okay, Carlos for always fucking winning.
An exploder.
Mike Vest.
Mike Vest.
Mike fucking Vest!
Can we just give a shout out to all the fucking pickles right now?
Hey, thank you.
All the
Yeah,
fucking
oh.
pickles.
Fucking
All
shout
for
out to
fucking
Tyler
being
Berry.
straightforward.
Shout out to Tyler Shout out to fucking Luz Cantu, Keely Montague, and Jade Alex for taking pics of us all the
Zoe
time.
Dillman.
Zoe Dillman for taking
Chris
pics of us.
Colnay,
Chris
fucking
Colnay,
band gigs,
taking
his
pictures of us.
his old baby,
Fucking, oh,
and
man.
videos.
Oh, dude, who else? Fucking
Shout out to Killer's Tacos. I'm sorry I puked on the side of your building
Killer's
twice.
Tacos. I've smoked so much weed in the back part of fucking Killer's Tacos. Thank y'all. Fucking shout out to Reno's Chop Shop for fucking being the best, dude.
Which is
Fucking
Thank
HQ.
God Mike Vest is alive.
Fucking
Thank
shout out.
God for Mike Vest.
Thank God for Mike Vest.
And the
and fucking
Pitbulls.
Tracy Sprague for getting us on some shows.
And
Bro,
just
fucking
Pitbulls.
thank you.
Anyone else?
And
Anyone
the
else?
Pitbulls, yes,
Anyone else?
I already
Who we
Raise a
missed?
glass to the
Shout out
Pitbulls.
to Cole Crutchfield from Not to Lose.
Yes.
That's my boy. Fucking
All the fucking
Forever.
shout outs. Fucking, we just
Pretty
thank
cool.
all of you for fucking supporting
Thank you to
us.
everyone, bro. We
Appreciate
love
it.
everyone,
Thank
bro.
you.
Alright, boys, get your grease out because as soon as this interview ends, we're going to go into a song that I recorded previously from these dudes. We're going to be a lot of fun. There will be no episode next week. There may not be an episode the week after, but I have everything in April lined up afterwards. So stay in tune for that. I will announce that the week of, as usual. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. You guys are fucking awesome.
You're the
We're
best,
really
Billy
fucking
boy.
drunk.
Hey,
Best
shout out
fucking
to
Billy.
Shout out to Tommy Brown.
And this has been DFW Metal Mayhem, the
Fuck
most
yeah.
brutal podcast.